Hello, I'm Howie Sheriff, and welcome to another show from You Call This Yoga, an educational nonprofit organization. Today we have a special guest, Laura Stumpf, who will teach you chair yoga breathing practices. Let's welcome Laura.
My name is Laura Stumpf, and I'll be your guide today for chair yoga breathing practices. To begin, let's find a comfortable seated position. But rather than leaning back against your chair, move forward in the seat so that you're able to sit up nice and straight with your shoulders just over your hips. Draw your shoulders up to your ears, and as you exhale, just allow them to slide back down. Close your eyes and take a moment to notice how you're feeling today. Notice your natural breath. Observe the length of your breath. Observe the depth of your breath. Notice if it's rhythmic, ragged, and notice where your body expands as you inhale. Now we'll begin to breathe with a little more intention. So bring your hands to your lowest ribs, the bottom of your rib cage. As you inhale, we're going to draw the air all the way down to the very bottom of the lungs and try to feel the lowest ribs pressing out into your palms, inflating the bottom portion of your lungs. So inhale, press those bottom ribs out into your hands. And as you exhale, empty the lungs, feel the ribs draw back together. Inhale to the bottom of the lungs. Exhale. Couple more rounds. If your breath doesn't want to go all the way to the bottom of your lungs, imagine the breath going to the bottom of the lungs as you breathe. That's the first step to being able to breathe into the bottom of the lungs. One more deep breath to the very bottom. Great. Now bringing one or both hands to your chest. As we breathe, we'll try to fill the top portion of the lungs. As you inhale, imagine filling up that space right behind your collarbones. You're going to feel your chest inflating, the heart start to lift. Inhale. And exhale. Inhale, chest puffs up. Exhale, the chest deflates. Few more rounds. And again, if you have trouble breathing into the top of your lungs, imagine the breath going there. One more time. Inhale. And exhale. Good job. Now release your arms. And we'll begin to breathe into the back side of the lungs. So as you inhale, imagine drawing the air down into the lungs and pressing it back towards the back wall of the lungs. You can picture yourself from behind and see your back ribs expanding out towards the wall behind you each time you inhale, and then moving forward onto your body as you exhale. See your shoulder blades, inhale, spreading apart. And as you exhale, see the shoulder blades drawing back together. Tall, straight spine, shoulders right over the hips. Inhale, fill up the back side of the lungs. And exhale, emptying out. Again, inhale, fill the back of the lungs. And exhale, emptying out. A couple more times. Inhale. And exhale. Last one. Inhale. And exhale. Well done. Now bring your hands to the sides of your body, underneath your armpits. As we inhale, we're going to draw the air through the nose down into the lungs and try to press that air out to the left and the right, to the walls of the lungs. See if you can get your rib cage to expand out to the sides, to the left and the right, your chest to get broader each time you inhale. So inhale, feel your ribs pressing into your hands. And as you exhale, feel them draw back together. Inhale, ribs pressing out to the sides. Exhale. Inhale, press the air out to the sides of your lungs. Exhale. One more deep breath in. Press that air out to the left and the right. And exhale. And relax. When we breathe, we typically only breathe into one portion of the lungs. And there's all this other space that we could be using, but we don't. So today we're trying to learn how to use all of that space. So now that we've breathed into the bottom, the sides, the back, and the top of the lungs, we're going to try to bring that all together. So sitting up nice and straight and tall, with your shoulders just over your hips. See if you can feel some lift in the spine, rising up out of the pelvis. Get really tall. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, and it may help to close the eyes, though I'll keep mine open. Inhale, draw the air to the very bottom of your lungs. Feel it pressing out to the sides, into the back body, up under the collarbones. And then exhale, empty completely. Inhale, draw the air to the bottom of the lungs. Lowest ribs expand, middle ribs expand, back body expands up under the collarbones, chest lifting. And exhale. Inhale to the bottom of the lungs, press the air out to the side walls, into the back body, up into the chest. Feel the heart lift. Another little sip, and exhale. One more. Deep breath in, draw the air all the way to the bottom of the lungs, out to the sides, into the back body, up under the collarbones. Can you breathe in any more? Fill up completely, and exhale. Great job. Now just relax your breath, coming back to a normal, natural rhythm. Some shorter recovery breaths. Catch your breath. We'll do some stretches next to help us open up the chest, the back, and the sides of the ribs so that all the space around the lungs is nice and open and free for us to breathe into. So to begin, we'll do some seated cat and cow stretches. Move forward in your chair towards the front, but not all the way where you're hanging off the edge, where you still feel stable. And then set your feet nice and wide. You can bring your hands on top of your knees or on top of your thighs. As you inhale, start to lean forward, heart dropping towards the ground. Roll your shoulders back and lift your chin. As you exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, round your shoulders forward, pull your heart back and in. Inhale, leaning forward, roll your shoulders back, opening the chest, lift the chin. Exhale, rounding the spine, curling yourself up. Inhaling forward, arching the back, shoulders back, heart open. Exhale, rounding the spine, tucking the chin into the chest. Again, inhaling, arching, feel your collarbones spreading. And as you exhale and round, feel your shoulder blades move apart on your back. Inhale, the whole front of the body is opening up, it's expanding. Exhale, the whole back side of your lungs opening up, ribs spreading apart. One more time, inhale, open up the front of the body. And exhale, open up the back of the body. And then coming back to neutral, can move back in the chair a few inches. So we're sitting again with a nice tall straight spine, shoulders just over the hips. We'll do some side body stretches. So bring your left hand down towards the chair and reach your right arm up towards the sky. As you inhale, really reach those right fingertips up. Try to find some length between the hip and the armpit. Get long, spaces between the ribs expand. On an exhale, tilting over towards the left wall. Inhale again, reach the fingertips up to the sky, stretching, get tall. Keep that length as you exhale over. Again, inhale, rising up. Exhale, feel the stretch through the side of the body. And one more, inhale, lifting up the ribs. Exhale, feel the spaces between the ribs expand. Inhale, come back to center. And as you exhale, just bring the hand back down to the chair. Inhale, sweeping your left arm up to the sky. And as you exhale, hinging over towards the right. Inhale, really stretch those fingertips up. Find some length through the side of your body. And exhale over. Again, inhaling tall. As you exhale, try to keep your shoulders squared towards the front of the room. Inhale, tall. And exhale, feel that stretch through the left ribs. Inhale, rise up. And as you exhale, just release the arms. And if you feel the need to wiggle, to roll the shoulders, shake any other way, just moving in a way that feels good, releasing any tension from your body. Next, we'll come to metered breath. So sitting up nice and tall, Planting your feet flat on the ground, shoulders just above the hips. We'll inhale for a count of 4 and exhale for a count of 4. After a few breaths, we'll inhale for a count of 5 and exhale for a count of 5. After a few rounds, we'll inhale for a count of 6 and exhale for a count of 6. It's up to you to listen to your body. So if you feel like you need to take a breath sooner than I guide, please take a breath. If you need to exhale sooner, please exhale sooner. You want to give yourself a challenge, but you don't want to feel like you're struggling. So it's finding that balance where there's a little bit of work, but it's not so strenuous that we start to feel out of breath. So sitting up nice and tall with your shoulders relaxed, we'll begin inhaling for a count of 4. Inhale, 2, 3, 4. Exhale, 2, 3, 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 4. Inhale, 5, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5. Inhale, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Inhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Exhale, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Continue breathing at your own speed. So you may count a little faster or slower than I was counting. And you may choose to count to a different number, perhaps counting all the way up to 7 or 8. Just give yourself a little bit of a challenge, but not to the point where you feel like you're struggling and you're getting out of breath. We're balancing the inhale and the exhale, and just gradually lengthening the breath. This is a great practice to ease yourself into longer, fuller breaths and to help build lung capacity. Great job. Relax the breath. If you need to roll the shoulders, wiggle, move any way you need to stretch. And next we'll come to Kapalabhati Pranayama. This translates to skull polishing breath. So as you might guess, if you have anything in your sinuses, in your skull, we're going to be doing some polishing. You might need a tissue on hand. For this breath, it's a very strong, forceful exhale through the nose. So if you think about blowing out a candle with a short, sharp, strong burst of air, we'll be doing the same thing, but through the nose. If you're pregnant, you should not practice Kapalabhati Pranayama. Instead, just continue with some nice, deep, steady breathing. So bring one hand below your nose and practice that strong, forceful breath out through the nose. Feel the air pressing into your palm. A little burst of wind pressing into the hand. Great. Now bring your other hand to your low belly. So the thumb is near the navel, maybe just above, most of the palm below the belly button. And again, sitting up nice and straight and tall, forceful exhale through the nose. As you do that forceful exhale, you should feel a contraction of the belly drawing in towards the spine. So play with that for a moment. You want to exhale and draw the navel in at the same time, contracting as you exhale, contracting as you exhale. The inhale on this breath is passive. If you think about an eyedropper, when you squeeze an eyedropper, you press all the air out, and then when you let go, that little pillow part just naturally inflates itself again. Your lungs will do the same thing. When you push all the air out and then relax, they're naturally going to inflate, filling back up. So all you have to do is allow enough time for your lungs to fill back up in between exhales. So you might be moving with me at my pace, or you might need to move a little slower or even a little more quickly. If you begin to feel lightheaded at all, slow the breath down or take some nice deep breaths. So we'll begin sitting up nice and straight and tall, bringing one hand underneath the nose, one hand to the low belly. Take a deep breath in, strong forceful exhale through the nose. You're feeling the belly contracting each time you exhale. And you'll notice there's very little movement in the chest. Good. Take a deep breath in. Exhale through the nose, smooth and steady. Take another deep breath in. Exhale through the nose completely. Take a deep breath in, preparing for the next round. Strong, forceful exhale through the nose. Check that your navel is contracting in towards the spine each time you exhale. You may find it helpful to close the eyes as you do this breath. Take a deep breath in. And exhale through your nose. One more time, deep breath in. Smooth, steady exhale. Third and final round. Inhale, filling up. Strong, forceful exhale. If having the hand underneath the nose and against the belly helps you stay on track, continue keeping them there. Otherwise, you can rest the palms on your thighs. The navel contracting with each exhale. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, steady through the nose. Deep breath in. Smooth, steady exhale. This time take a deep breath in. Hold the breath at the top. Open the mouth and sigh. Then moving forward in the chair again, stepping the feet nice and wide, a little wider than hip width. Planting the palms on the thighs or the knees. We'll come back to that seated cat and cow just to get a little bit of release in the back after sitting up so straight for so long. So inhale, arching forward, the heart drops, the shoulders roll back, chin up. Exhale, tuck your chin into your chest, round your spine, curling up. Inhale, arching, let the belly drop, the heart moves forward, shoulders back. And exhale, rounding the spine. Again, inhaling, arching forward. Exhaling, rounding back. One more time, inhale. And exhale. And then coming back to a nice, tall, straight spine. We'll conclude our practice today with some Sitali Pranayama, or sipping breath. This is a cooling breath. To practice this breath, you'll purse your lips or make a small O with your lips. And if you can curl your tongue, you'll roll your tongue inside your mouth. Inhale like you're sucking in through a straw with those pursed lips. Close the mouth, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and exhale through the nose. Inhale, sucking in through a straw. Close the mouth, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth, and exhale through the nose. Inhale, pursed lips, curled tongue. Exhale, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Inhale like you're sucking in through a straw. Close the mouth, tip of the tongue to the roof of the mouth. Breathe out through your nose. Continue breathing at your own pace. Again, it might be helpful to close the eyes and really connect to your breath. One more round. Now, just coming back to a natural breath. Relax your shoulders, relax your face, close your eyes. Notice how you're feeling. Perhaps a little more open in the chest, feeling a little more light than you did at the beginning of class. Thank you for sharing your practice with me today. Again, my name is Laura Stumpf, and that was Chair Yoga Breathing Practices. The light in me sees the light in you. Namaste.